Hello everyone, it's me, Adrian Z. Quadlava, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Shadowlands. Not to be confused with World of Warcraft Classic. Or Classic Shadowlands if you're watching this in the future when they make Shadowlands all over again, because why not? Anyway, last time I left you guys off on a cliffhanger, so to see who this next person might be. So we're going to finally turn in this quest and get our reward. Yeah, what do I want? Mastery. I think I'm going to go for this one. Lord Bwonsamdi, I have been working for you. I have been working for this. You must make quite a name for yourself. I'm in grave danger. Okay. So we had to go to the other side, apparently. I don't know if Bwonsamdi is the person we're going to look for, but here we are. Hey! Yeah, I actually like the other side. Oh, I can't move. Or can I? Oh, I can't. I can't even move it if I wanted to. Can't even remove the buff. What's up, Bundy? Hey there, hero. We've been making good. Welcome to the other side. What do you think, man? Like what I've done with the place? I mean, honestly, I actually like this dungeon. I feel like the Forsaken have been asking me this for a while now on Sunday. I like the music here as well. Ooh, Blink's on. Long time. Long time since I've seen Blink. No, me and Blink, we used to like, we'd do some PvP things together here and there. Back in BFA. I wasn't very good at it. I didn't have the best of gear, but you know, I was able to pull my weight. They're probably way ahead of me. I mean, I'm getting some decent gear now. It's just I think people are still quite ahead of me. Look to the other side. What do you think, man? We done with the place? Yes, I've read this. Okay. Arden will be wed. Something. Blah blah blah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna tell the guild what I'm doing. Okay, let's get out of here. We'll go look for whatever Bwonsamdi wants us to look for. Okay, we've got to go all the way over here. Okay, fine. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I hope to record more of the campaign, like I've been trying to do. You know, now that we've caught up, we can actually get on with the campaign, so I hope to be recording it a little bit more often and all this good stuff. I'll be trying recording at least 2 episodes of the campaign a week until we're done with it. So yeah, this will be the first episode of this week. There will be another episode later in the week, and then we won't do it, and then we'll take a break. Next week we'll come back to it and rinse and repeat until the campaign's done. Once the campaign is done, we'll see how our gear is, I guess, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I can hear my brother talking to me, but I'm going to ignore him. Not because I dislike him or anything, but because I really do not want to talk to him right now. It's nothing. He hasn't done anything, by the way. I just want to focus on getting to this location. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna avoid these hostile mobs. I mean, we could probably take them out. And it wouldn't be too bad if I did, because I need to get my level working up. But, like, it's not like, you know, I can also just wait until I'm off camera. Got a Grove Defender who's blue over here. It must be controlled by one of by one of the devs. Okay, what's up, Bwonsamdi? I like Bwonsamdi. Yeah, he's not the best lower, but he's a good lower. I need to stop opening things. On Sunday, now's not the time. Yeah, we're sending our tanks back. That's fine now. I can. I'm a good tank, so I should be able to kill these guys pretty effectively without dying. Yeah, there's all 55 here. Give me that lever, I need it. Zoldarak. I don't remember. What's he talking about? I need to know. Hang on, I'm gonna see what he's on about. Okay, apparently it's one of the laws from back in Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, man. I wonder who that is. Yeah, another thing from Wrath of the Lich King. Shame I didn't go to that zone back in the day. I know I played back in Wrath. I just didn't do that much back in Wrath. Like, if you asked me anything of Wrath, I would tell you that the leveling was about the same as Classic, with me going maybe to with access, I guess, to, you know, the other things. It wasn't, you know, it was Wrath. It was still in the good old days. Yeah, looks like we have a broken one here. I wonder what Bwonsamdi has to say about this. I like how he has his input. Find all Hakar. What? Okay, I know Hakar at least, but who the hell is this other person? Okay, I wouldn't know who this one was because it's a completely new lower. Okay, I'm getting summoned. Hang on. I got food. But yeah, I need to focus on this. I'm getting way too distracted by looking up this stuff. It's because, you know, World of Warcraft's a lot lore based, and I like to keep up with the lore because I'm weird at that. But yeah, this is something new apparently, this lower. Yeah, we've got a Tauren over here. Okay, what's he doing? Like, what is this player doing? I don't understand. Okay, well, I think they're doing the quests. Oh no.
I'll come down after the
This is real bad.
bring down the food.
This is so bad.
When I bring down the food, I'll talk to you, okay?
We'll find out where they went. Search for clues on the missing law. Sounds simple. Yeah. Okay, there's whatever that is in the sky. How do we look at it? I see why you would say that. Okay. So we have to follow something. I'm looking for tracks, so I assume it's going to be pretty obvious, like footprints, but like, who could say really? Where are these tracks? I assume. Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, we got bare footprints. Like me. Why would you have a bad feeling? You're the lower death. You're invincible, I assume. I mean, if you, how can you be dead twice? Like, what happens? Wait, what happens if when Sunday dies? Like, does he go to a? Like, does he come here as well? Does like what happens to him when he dies? Okay, let's see what he has to say. Nothing interesting. Alright. Okay, Bwonsamdi. Let's kill some people. Oh wait, Hakar's right there. And the other guy's right there. Oh, we have to inspect them, I see. No, don't worry about these guys killing me. They won't be able to hurt me. They're doing like no damage. It's such a joke. Like me dying is not anything I have to worry about. Crash's keyboard is sensitive. Ow. I guess we should pull a bunch of these together, just so we can. And Sunday, stop getting in my way. I praised you earlier. You need to be on my side. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about being surrounded since I'm a freaking bear. Well, these guys got nothing on me. Hey. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got another spirit. I forgot to turn in that the place. It's okay though. It happens. Yeah, let's take this guy out. we'll just avoid this. I'm just interrupting him for everything. Okay, oops. I got... Oh no. It's too late. We're now enemies with Mazala. It may be fine now, but it's only a matter of time before we have to do the other side dungeon and kill him. Okay. Well, I mean, I assume that's what's going to happen by the sounds of it. I've already done that dungeon, however, so I don't know what the point of it is. Oh, well, it's fine. I guess this is meant to be Blizzard's way of saying, oh, this is how you're supposed to get over here. Instead of through the dungeon finder. Not fire. Hello. Yeah, I've come to make a deal. I want love. Love! Yeah. Oh, he went behind me. They keep doing this, man. Stop it. Ah, food. I see her car. Oh, he's like watching me. His eyes are following me. Well, yeah, I guess this is a good way to get a good look at a car if you really wanted to. I'm sure there are better ways to look at her car, but it's just this is just one of them. Yeah, we have a snake lore. I actually really like the BFA snake model. I'd like to have a black snake as a pet. I just don't know where they are. It's got nice black scales. Ah, I'm getting attacked. Bwonsamdi, help me. I'll give you a deal if you just help. Anyway. Yeah, Bwonsamdi is getting creepy now. Bwonsamdi! We had a deal! I thought, too late. Yeah. Okay, so, well, at least we have a reason to go back to the future. What are the world quests anyway? I haven't really looked at them. I know they give you gear. The only ones that I think worth doing are maybe the ones that give you gold, like this one. Reason being is because with gold, Anyway. As I'll say before I was rudely interrupted, the reason I only do the ones that like just give flat gold is because, well, I just want the gold. I don't need like the gear. If anything, I mean, I guess you could sell the gear for gold, but like usually it's not worth that much. I guess it depends on how you look at it. Right, I'm gonna go fly over to the middle. Okay, we're at the heart of ourselves. Before we go off and do this quest, I want to go over here. So now we can be a shadow streaker, whatever that is. Oh, it's a cat. I mean, I guess this would work as a druid. I'd like the non-one, please. Anyway, now where's the other quest? Do we actually have to go up to the queen? I can't remember where she is. Like, I don't even remember how you get to her. I think she's like in the middle up there. Yeah, where this dragon's like flying around. I guess if you really wanted to, you could be a dragon, but... How does she get up there then? I mean, she's freaking huge. What does she do? Teleport up there? I mean, I guess she does teleport around. Oh, okay, I've got to go over here. We're figuring it out, guys. We're figuring it out. Take me to the queen. Not Elizabeth, but the other queen. Honestly, it's not a story. You see, first it started with anyway, sorry. I'm here on behalf of... he needs our help.
No, you got this all wrong. The boss be stealing the lure from their sleep. You be running to the winter queen with your problems now. Some lure that you be Bwonsamdi. Make it instead of taking what be yours.
Oh no. It sounds bad. I'm not eager to... But Mazada's actions cannot be ignored. And what do we get? We get gloves. Yay. Some... Go over the heart. Make haste, huntress. Sure, I'll do that. Okay, I'll go seek her out. What can you tell me about Mazaya though?
Looks like I'm gonna have to settle the score with the boss once and for all.
Okay, Duckley.
Mazada be mighty strong and plenty big, but don't you worry about your Bwonsamdi.
nothing bad happened.
Maybe you come on over to the office.
Okay, he stopped. I'll be right back. Okay, don't mind me. Just moving things around and apparently things fell down. There's actually still things on the ground. That's funny. I'll pick this up later. Nothing broke. Don't worry. Everything's all good and dandy. I was just adjusting like the mic and I guess I must have hit like one of my bottles because everything just fell down. Anyway, it's all right. Okay, take me down. We need to find Lady Moonberry if I'm not correct. Is it not what we're meant to do? Then what are we meant to do? Where do we go? Where do we go? What do we do? No, seriously, what do we do? Do I have to read the quest again, or am I... Do I go to this person? No. No, that's not what I need to do. Let me look at my quest, see what I need to do. Okay, I figured it out. We just have to. We actually have to go to the different locations and gather the hunt. Apparently, sounds easy. Okay. Hang on. Anyway, I'm just gonna walk there. Why not? I accidentally turned around. There are a few side quests around here I noticed, but I'm just skipping them. I know in the stream I went out my ways and I did a few of them, but like I'm not doing them now because, well, I don't feel like it. Like, I just don't feel like it. But yeah, we'll head down there. Whew. And we'll speak to them.
We serve the Queen.
Can count on us to defend Ardenworld. Yes, mate. I hope he doesn't die. Although I still question what happens if you die in like the Shadowlands. Do you just become Animar? Do you perma die? Do you get sent to the Maw? I mean, it seems like you can die just from these random creatures roaming around if you're unlucky. Or maybe that's not for a thing for souls to worry about. Like, why would they have level working then? And why would they have mining? Why would they have harder stuff? Like, what's the point? Like, if you can't kill anything. Why would you even have money? I'm so confused. There's so many questions. Why is the gold currency exactly the same as Azeroth's? So many questions.
Evil has no place in these woods.
Ardenworld will not fall. Of course it won't. No. I've always compared, let me rephrase that. Back in the day, back in Wrath, I always compared the different races to each other because they seemed like polar opposites. And I guess to an extent Blizzard did. Like how I see the humans and the Forsaken are just polar opposites, which makes sense. The dwarves and orcs are polar opposites. The trolls and gnomes are. The Taurans and Draenei are. And then you got the Night Elves and the Blood Elves. This is back in Wrath, by the way, not in Classic. I assumed in Classic I would have went a different way about it, but that's how I saw it. And Brewfest kind of backs that up, because in Brewfest they have a similar thing where the civilians are wearing the opposite masks. From the hunters.
I'm going for a poo.
The Winter Queen can count on us to defend Ardamore. Yeah. Okay, so we had to head back now. I just want to share my thoughts of how I used to compare it. Nowadays I don't really compare it as much, because since I'm an adult now, I don't see what the point of that was. It was just more of a child thing to do to make me more amused when I was fighting other people in PvP. But it really doesn't mean much. Honestly, the way they designed the game actually is kind of loosely based off of that, to a degree. Anyway. Oh, at the very least, that's how Classic was. And even Kata. So, I don't know. It seemed like it made, I don't know, it just made sense. And then Deathwing came and changed everything. And added goblins to our world. Okay, now do we go to main Lady Moonberry? Okay, nope, we don't go to Lady Moonberry. Maybe we head up. Oh, meet the Queen over here. Oh, of course. Of course they want me to go over here. They don't want me to... of course. This is what I do if we're not paying attention to the quest. Okay, let's resume. It may seem like I'm unoptimized for the quest, but I really do want to get into it. It's just a lot of travelling. Also, I'm kind of distracted by my food here and my other thoughts. I'm sure next time I come in back in, I'm sure next time I resume this, I'll be more optimistic about what I need to do. Today's been a long day, even though it's only 6. Okay. Ah, Lady Moonberry, you're here. You're in 2 places at once. I see how it is. This is completely normal. This reminds me back in TBC when back in Wrath when I would find Frau in Outline. I was like, why are you here but also in Orgrimmar? And I'd question this the longest time. But no, it's just that's just how it was, really. Okay.
Wazada's forces are more entrenched than we expected.
Mm-hmm.
Help the Wild Hunt clear them out.
Sure. I'm up for a fight. This reminds me of back in BFA where I gather a whole bunch of enemies together, just use Animal of Life and Death on all of them. Because it does like a ton of damage. If they don't die from it, then they're going to die from everyone else in the group. Only this isn't as good as Animal of Life or Death. It's not bad, it's just not as good. Okay. Whew. taking a lot of breathers here. I'm dying! I should really open these, see what there's inside. I think it's nice that Blizzard's giving me these kind of things so I can just like be all good and dandelion. Be all good and dandelion. Get extra skins so I can craft. Ugh, I need a breather. Let's finish up this episode and I'm gonna call it off and we'll take a breather, I guess, and finish up my food. I apologise sincerely to you guys for my borism. It's okay though. I don't think it's worth scrapping the episode about. We'll just, you know, it's all good and dandy. Besides, it's WoW. It's not like I can scrap the episode or anything. Right, making a new character. It's the problem with the quests. And if the recording messes up, so I kind of rely on the recording not to mess up. Look what's going on over here. Let's get into it. Yeah, we got a bear friend here. Yes, man. Oh, that way. Ow. We'll just run through. We don't need to like stick around. Hello, a nice snake. Honestly, it looks like I could probably take him on anyway. Okay, we'll just take this guy out the old-fashioned way. Yeah, I can skin him, that's pretty good. My brother's like swearing and cursing. Yeah. Thanks, bruv. Speak with the Winter Queen.
Good hunting. The Queen will be pleased to know we've driven Musala out of Ardenweald.
Well, I mean, he's not driven out. He's just... whatever. Yeah, we'll go back to talk to the Queen. Next time, I'm going to take a break now. I'll see you guys next time for more World of Warcraft stuff. I'm going to clear up the mess I made on the floor, don't worry. I'll clear that up. I'll take a breather. Maybe do a mythic key. But first, we need a break. Anyway, so I'll see you guys next time. Babe!